My name's Jon Westerhaus, Pete's dad, and I am a board member of ACT. And my role tonight is, after we've been hearing these incredible stories, these visions, these outcomes, these courageous fights, is to do the transition now into the ask. So I look at it, I'm the setup man in the 8th inning in a baseball analogy. So we're getting ready for that finish line. And I appreciate this role to do so because it is so personal for me where we're about in ACT. But I have to make it real. I'm not a slide person. I'm more of a kind of a Jethro person, as I've described. So I had to bring some actual props. It's going to be tough with this mic. So our claim to fame in the state of Minnesota is we have very few national championships, world champions of anything. So for you fellow out-of-staters, you understand. But we do claim the Minnesota Twins in 1987 and 1991. Yes. And in that time, there was a series in 1987 that was our first taste of victory. There was, in the setup role, was a pitcher named Juan Berenguer. And he was nicknamed beautifully Senor Smoke. So that's who you have tonight, is Senor Smoke. And an amazing man and great history left. So Senor Smoke, I am going to be that person right now that's going to give you my very best pitches. And my pitches are for you to engage in ACT and support it, maybe at levels you haven't before, or in just beginning if you're new to this first evening of ever being at the gala. And so my pitches I'm going to give you, I've got 3 of them. But before I hit the mound, I have to tell you, why am I here? Yes, Peter going through ulcerative colitis, incredible difficulty. The journey was a struggle, hard to even grasp at times. But there's people in this room that have gone that same journey, and other diseases as well. There are actually, thinking in my terms, my wife Sue has battled ulcerative colitis her adult life, but has been able to maintain it with some low medications. I have a cousin that has Crohn's disease. I have a nephew that has severe allergies. There's friends that and some family members with autoimmune disease, diabetes. The web continues, and one very good friend who had advanced liver disease, who is no longer with us, and so that pitch becomes really so easy. I couldn't wait to get up here and throw you why we need you to become part of that together, achieving cures together. My first pitch, it's going to be tough with my mic, but I'm going to really throw it. My wife Sue, do not throw a ball in the house. I'm going to. My first pitch is my fastball. Senor Smoke has got to give you the best one. And this will look wimpy, but I'm going to throw it anyway. Senor Smoke, he's ready, delivers, gets it across, throws a strike. My very first pitch is to really recognize there is no other place in the world that's doing this. This is it. This is the only place in the world that is doing the microbial therapeutics through an academic organization, encapsulating those and distributing and getting out to studies and research and supporting incredible people across the United States. It's the only one. How better pitch can I give you? And you are part of that. Huge. Pitch number 2 And this one comes from a friend and a spiritual advisor that some of us in this room know. His name is Father William Bear. Father William Bear was an architect, and later in life discovered the priesthood was really his calling. And he would often quote a fellow architect, that would say, "Make no little plans. They have no magic to stir men's blood." And to me, that reflects Achieving Cures Together and the therapeutics program. And our good doctors, Dr. Adams and such, these are not little plans. These are stepping at big obstacles. These are big difference makers in individual human lives and in medicine. Make no little plans. We're making big plans. But those plans do reflect the together. It can't be done individually, it's together. So here comes my curve, Peter. That's the best curve I had. Sorry, Joel. Which brings me to my third pitch. And before making this pitch, I have to tell you that Juan Berenguer, as strong as he was, his whole goal was to set things up for the ninth inning. It was to strike people out. Get them out of there, get them on the bench. Mine's the opposite, and this pitch reflects that. It's going to be my changeup. And the changeup it's to invite you in, not to strike you out. We need you. We need you desperately to advance the work of Dr. Quartz and his team, and Dr. Adams and his team, and on and on. So before I make my final pitch, which is the most important in many regards, is to reflect on why are you here? Why are you here? And so grateful are we that you are, but to reflect on what does this mean to you? So my final pitch, and this, as I said, is my changeup. So maybe a strike or not. My final pitch is to, and you picked it up tonight, I think, in the slides. The final pitch is this is a medical frontier that is brand new. Yes, there's been, we've known about our gut and some of those things, but where it's going is extremely exciting, and it's fueled, and it's brand new in terms of new radical science. And to be part of something like that pitch, to be a part of something with that potential to exponentially make change in helping people's lives is, I believe, quite rare. Quite rare. And so asking you to jump onto something and be a supporter of something in that pitch is a difficult one, in that you're taking that risk, but the reward and the opportunity and to hear the stories of individuals affected, person by person by person, is everything. So my closing is, we're going to hand it to the closer. Brendan Halloran is going to finish up the ninth inning. I want to thank you in advance for your support and for being here. And ask you to continue it, and to continue it in a strong way, and we so appreciate it. So I'll bring on the closer, Brendan Halloran. God bless.